Hello and welcome back to my craft room. I'm going to do a really quick one today because it's Mother's Day, so I need to get my act together. My son will be over here soon and I need to get dinner sorted out so I can just relax and enjoy the rest of the day. So, celebrating 61, this is now day 21, only 40 left to go. I've got something a bit different to show you today because the prompt that I pulled was this one, Mini. Which is short for miniatures, because I love to make miniatures, and I did say I'll try and remember to bring up one of my miniatures to show you. So this is one of my book nooks. Now, if you haven't seen a book nook, the idea is that it sits in between the books on your shelf so you can look into it. So this one is one that I did a while back. I wonder if the light's still working. I wired it myself and it wasn't very successful. There we are. It is working. It's a little bit wobbly, the lighting. I've had a bit more practice since then with my son. So that's my little miniature craft room. Really enjoyed that. It's a mixture of things that I bought ready-made or little kits to make up, of pieces that you make up, but I very much put my own spin on them by let me just move this out of the way. By sanding the pieces down and weathering them, and just adding my own little touches to them. So I was really chuffed with that. I love making these little tiny things. I wonder if it would be easier to show you. Hang on. I wonder if you might see it better if I do it like that. Whoops, something's fallen. Yeah, so you can see things like there's a pair of scissors there on the desk. That was cut from a little charm. Yeah, brilliant, absolutely addictive. So that was I just thought I'd bring that up and show you, just so you can see what I mean by the miniatures. And I've got a lot more in the pipeline for different book nooks and things. The next one's going to be a Moroccan bazaar, and it's going to have 2 actual book spines next to it, and the whole thing's going to open out. I might do a little video series on that one, so let me know if you'd be interested in that. Anyway, back to the business of the day. So yesterday the prompt was Mini, and I just did this little, I pulled this piece of blue and white polka dot fabric. So I just transferred I can't make it focus. Okay, I think that's the best we're gonna get. It's just not wanting to, I cannot get it to focus no matter what I do. Oh, there we go. Well, I didn't want to be that close up. You can see how rubbish it is now. But you can see it's just a rough, sort of sketchy rendition of a hand holding a tiny thing. It looks more like a sugar cube now, doesn't it? But it's just meant to represent the fact that it's, you're holding a whole tiny world in your hands. That's what I love about it. And I've loved my miniatures ever since I was a kid. Always fascinated me, always. Yeah, I think I'm not alone. There's a lot of grown-ups that still like their dolls' houses. But room boxes or book nooks are a great way to use these little miniatures and display them without taking up a massive space that a doll's house would. So yeah, I'm really getting into that. So time to draw the inspiration for today. So this is day 21. Let's just take out the centre pieces first, and I'm going to go in with the fabric first. Okay, if I pull out 2, I'll take the one on top. Oh, I managed to only pull out. Oh, look, exotic. Got a bit of gold in this one. So it's like a deep grassy green, like a bottle green, with some Airforce blue, like an Airforce blue. We used to call it Airforce blue. Bottle green, Airforce blue with a hint of gold. Now I need my paper prompt, which is tucked away under here. Another rectangle, you see? How many rectangles? Oh, I've done garden before. I thought I'd lost that one. That's where it went. I put it back in the wrong place. Okay, we can't do garden again. Let's pull another one. I should have gone in the done pile. I thought I'd lost it. Laughs. That's going to be a strange one to do on there. Laughs. So, well, I love to laugh. I do have a slightly odd sense of humour sometimes. But it's one of the things, you know, that draws people together, isn't it? And one of the ways to get through difficult times as well is to try and laugh about it, try and see the humour in a difficult situation. Not when it's a really, really awful I'm not trying to trivialise anybody's difficult situations, but you know, sometimes if you can just laugh at yourself, it just things don't seem as daunting. They don't seem as daunting if you can sometimes just put things into perspective and have a bit of a laugh, you know. And yeah, laughs. I haven't got any more to say about that. I might have more to say about it tomorrow. Anyway, I need to be quick today, and I've already rattled on long enough about miniatures and things, so I'm going to stop now and go and get that dinner sorted, and then I can enjoy the rest of the day when my son comes over. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are, and I will see you again really soon.